Hello, I am a deepfake. This is not a real image.
I'm only messing with you. I'm real. This is not a deepfake. Hi, I'm Key James. Today we're talking about deepfakes. I was scrolling through TikTok lately when I came across this video of Hollywood icon Tom Cruise.
I'm gonna show you some magic. It's the real thing. I mean, it's all the real thing.
But there's a problem. That's not Tom Cruise. It's a fake. A deepfake. I pride myself on being vigilant on the web. I regularly fact check. The internet is full of misinformation, and the last thing I want is to tell someone a story and have that person say to me, "Hey, fake news, you've been tricked there, mate." So I fact check quite a lot. But this got me. This genuinely tricked me.
What's up, TikTok? You guys cool if I play some sports? I love it. More for the audio experience.
The thing is, on TikTok, the account even tells you it's a deepfake. But we don't always look at the titles, we don't always look for the blue tick verification. Sometimes we just see something, we see a face, we see someone doing magic tricks and playing golf, and we think it's real, right? Deepfakes are synthetic media in which a person in existing media is replaced with someone else's likeness. It has been coined as the 21st century's answer to Photoshop, and it's getting harder to spot. This is a problem because the online world is already saturated with fake news to serve a political narrative. Politicians are infamous for saying one thing and doing another, or wrongfully blaming a politician for something they've done. Misinformation shapes the modern world we live in. It weaponizes support for controversial policies and builds a cult-like status for people in charge. While a Brexit bust or a Biden blunder might be small news, deepfakes have a seismic potential to distort public opinion. If you don't know what I mean, here's a video of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
Democracy is a fragile thing. It's not hard for democracy to collapse. All you have to do is nothing.
And you guessed it, it's fake. Political leaders across the world spar to assert foreign dominance, and at times it feels like a misunderstanding is all that's needed to set off an irreversible chain of events. I find it, genuinely quite disturbing that we've now reached that part of the World Wide Web where it's not just enough to fact check things you read, you now have to fact check the videos you see.
I'm urging all Labour members and supporters to consider people before privilege and back Boris Johnson to continue as our Prime Minister.
For the moment, creating a deepfake is mostly restricted to public figures and those with very high-tech technical degrees. The reason for this is to create a deepfake as convincing as the one you see of Tom Cruise is that it requires a lot of different images of Tom Cruise's face. Someone's had to go into Google search and type up hundreds of images on the front face, the left side, the right side, his hair, his teeth, all sorts, and then morph it onto a live person. Also, the person who's actually moving around and playing golf, that's a professional actor and someone that probably bear a little bit of a similarity to Tom Cruise as well. The reality of deepfakes occurring for your average person, like myself, is so far slightly harder to achieve, but we are getting there. Deepfakes are already being used to taint the public opinion of a character. In one instance, a mother allegedly used explicit deepfake photos and videos to try and get her teenage daughter's sports rivals kicked off a team. The video was reported to falsify footage of the team drinking and smoking, but it of course was fake. Thankfully, videos and images of this nature are getting easier to identify. When technology evolves to create this kind of problem, so too does the solution. For the moment, legal regulations are flimsy and working out what is real isn't always easy. But I think we can counteract this. Just as much as we fact check what we read on the internet or what we see on Twitter, we can also fact check what we see on footage. The internet is the wild west at the moment when it comes to information. There are so many conspiracy theories. So many, and even those with, critical thinking are likely to trip up at some point. Hey, I trip up regularly. Information given to us by news websites or politicians is free. And when something's free, there's usually an agenda. The modern day World Wide Web has become so saturated with information that is often not true, that it often becomes exhausting just going on the internet and reading things. But I think we can continue to counteract this siege by practicing good internet etiquette, to challenge what we see, to question the information that is spoon-fed to us, and to not always believe everything we read on the internet. I'm Key James. I am not a deepfake yet, and as always, have a good week.